Well, hello, class. I hope that all is well this afternoon, and I certainly look forward to looking at your projects phase one, especially your proposals. Now, I'm making this video for both of my sessions for Principles Business Management 1, okay, 15-1, which is my 8:30 to 9:45 on Mondays and Wednesdays, and 15-4, which is my 10 to 11:15 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It was brought to my attention that some of you may not know when phase one of the project is due. I thought I had put it on the syllabus, but in reality, where it lies, I know I put it somewhere in there. If you go to, well, this looks like my left and probably your right. But if you go to the left of your screen page on this announcement page, you will notice all the hyperlinks. It says project, it says one team commitment, and there's a link for that. So that's where your team commitment sheets live, and also your phase one for your project live. You'll click on the hyperlink for the phase one of your project. It's essentially the same thing as your team commitment sheet, except you're using it for your project, and it does, for both classes, have a due date of October 25th. And it says it right on the top of the page. Okay? Now, you're going to use that same team commitment sheet, project sheet, whatever you want to call it, okay, that template, you're going to use that for all your case studies as well. It's the same format. However, when you do your project for phase one, you're putting basically all the strengths and weaknesses for your team. In other words, some of you are better in some areas than in others. Some are editing, some are better at putting it all together, some are better at the research. The thing is, you guys have figured out what you think you're all good at. That's what you're going to work on. Now, the company you're going to work on doesn't have to be a formal problem. It could be something good you want to talk about on the company. Like, what are they doing better than their competitors, whatever. But it needs to have structure, which means that that proposal sheet's going to be a guideline. But you don't have to fit it all on that sheet. You can attach other sheets to it. You could put all your commitments on that sheet. You can write your hypotheses on that sheet, bring it over to a separate sheet. Give it a little introduction to what your paper's about, a couple of paragraphs to support your hypotheses. All your goals and objectives should be listed. There should be 4 or 5. As remember when I told you how to put this together, each goal becomes a separate a separate section of your research that's included in your paper. So this proposal is your guideline. You don't have to write a summary and conclusion yet because you haven't proved your hypotheses yet. So here are the important things. What is everyone doing? Use the team commitment sheet. Bring your hypotheses over to a second piece of paper. Write a brief introduction to your paper once you've done your hypotheses. Write down the 5 goals and objectives and relate it to whoever is doing that part. That's it. The proposal is done and you're ready to start working on your wiki page or your template. That's phase 2 of your project. That's for no grade. That's your worksheet. You do this in teams. But the focus right now, you got a month to get this done. Get your project going. Now, again, you're going to use the same thing for your case studies. All right? Hope this helps.